Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a pick a card reading for love on will they come back? So this reading has been requested so much lately. Eventually, you guys broke me down and here I am doing this reading for you guys. These types of readings, I'll be honest, are hard for me, not because I can't get the answer. I can definitely get you the answer, but because a lot of times the answer is no. It is rare for someone from your past to come back. Usually when someone leaves your life, it's for a reason, and you have to understand that anytime the universe seemingly takes something away from you, it is going to replace that with something that's equal or even better for your growth and development. So many of you guys might not get the answer that you're wanting to hear right now, and I just want you to be prepared for that. You can even try a number generator. Just Google number generator between 1 and 3 and pray that the right number is generated for you if you're having a hard time choosing. Or just simply use your intuition. You can even put your hands over the cards like this and see if your hands tingle over a certain stack of cards. But yes, I kind of took a peek at some of the cards. Not all of them are saying the answer yes. And so I just want to warn you guys, the reason I don't do readings like this very often is because it involves breaking a rather harsh truth usually. So I want you guys to be prepared and know that you have to trust. If someone has left your life, you have to trust. And it might be hard to see the reason why until time has passed, until you move on to your next lover. You know, I remember the last breakup I had was so intense for me. I remember it was raining and I went outside, literally got on my knees and cried in the rain. It was like this just heartbreaking, gut-wrenching feeling. And I remember staying and looking outside my window for days, just waiting for his car to pull up in front of my place. Of course, it never did. And just feeling like, why? But then, you know, a little while later, I met my current partner, John, and then I realized, like, if I had never let go of that last relationship, I wouldn't have had this beautiful relationship I have now with my partner, John. And I'm really thankful for that. I'm also thankful for the person I dated before because this person truly opened my heart and taught me so many valuable lessons that I was able to carry over into my new relationship. So sometimes it just takes a little bit of perspective. It's completely normal to be missing this person and longing for them. Some of you guys are going to get the answer yes, that they're coming back. Some of you guys will get the answer no. Just be prepared either way. Trust in your heart. If this doesn't resonate with you, then don't worry. It's not meant for you, all right? You can also check out my pick a card folder for love if you want more love readings. I have a ton of readings. I have over 130 readings for free right now on my channel, and more are coming. Also, if you'd like to support me and my channel and you'd like your own personal reading, right now I'm still having a love sale. My love readings are only $33 and I'm currently working on the love readings and sending them out every day for those of you guys who are waiting. So just as a disclaimer, it could take me over 20 days to get you this reading because it's at such a low price, but I am offering love readings for $33, and you can check out promiseharmony.com/services to support me and my channel and to receive your own reading if you want to go more in depth on this. So let's get started. Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Go ahead and choose a stack of cards. Once again, number 1, number 2, or number 3. If you choose number 1, let's go ahead and get started. So number 1, you might hear someone moving around. My partner just got back from the grocery store. He's going to be putting some stuff away in the other room. So number 1, I'm gonna say, to be honest, that your answer is no. All right. I am seeing that you've been through this long and difficult mourning period regarding the fact that this person has left your life. It has led you into the depths of despair. It has really taken a lot of the joy from your life. This was part of the journey. You don't have to feel guilty for having these intense emotions and for feeling depressed. I mean, this is normal, and I feel like this is just part of your growth, part of your evolution. It's just part of this natural death cycle that you needed to go through. So I want to read to you about the Seven of Vessels, actually. This says, mourning begins the process of recovery after failure. This process may be unconscious, for we often do not realize what things were significant to us until they're gone. Mourning serves to ritualize the process of being at peace with loss and honor the passing of what is important and significant in a personal relationship. It allows the tidal flow of emotions to rise and fall naturally through the psyche and bring a sense of closure or completion and peace. This could take some time, of course, and some losses are felt more acutely than others, as mourning is a very personal and individual process, sometimes taking years to complete. Whatever the loss, let them go with love and honor their passing with fond memories. Hold the golden, beautiful moments of life close and let their passing not go on without a note of reverence for a life fully lived. Sometimes you don't get to that process though until way later. Like I said, it wasn't until I met my current partner and some time had passed until I was able to look back and really be thankful for the relationship I have with my ex. So you might not be at this point yet, okay? And that's okay. You don't have to force yourself to go there and to be there when you're not. And I am seeing this is taking you into a dark night of the soul. Maybe this loss even spawned your spiritual awakening. Maybe this is your dark night of the soul and this is part of your spiritual awakening process. So definitely research spiritual awakening and spiritual awakening symptoms. Usually it's like some type of loss or some type of big shock, something that we lose from our lives that leads us to the spiritual path and leads us to asking more questions about who we are, what our life purpose is, etc. So they're saying that there's actually a lot of opportunities coming to you through this to trust what's in front of you, and now it's time for you to find your balance. Now that you know this person's not coming back, maybe you can be at peace and find your balance with that. The signs are really telling you to get out there and to look for friends and look for people that can actually be on your level. Look for people that you can celebrate with and have fun with. Instead of going out and just going straight to another relationship or looking for another partner to fill this void with love for yourself. Fill this void for friendship. Maybe it's time to develop your social circle, because what I'm seeing for a lot of you guys is that this relationship became very codependent. It was just you and them, and like you guys barely got out of that bubble. And so you need to make sure that you have a lot of friends and you have a lot going for you in your life before you start into another relationship, so you don't fall back into that codependent cycle. This is part of your rebirth. After death and loss comes rebirth and transformation and new things in your life and new beginnings. So focus on what's moving forward right now. If your love life isn't moving forward, focus on what's moving forward. They're saying the universe is going to send you another partner. It's worth waiting for. So you're going to have to wait a while, and you really want someone in your life. You're just like, I want a partner. And I know what that's like. This happens to me too. You know, it's normal and familiar to want to jump right into another relationship because it's like all we know. And as women especially, and men, and anyone, non-gender individuals, we all tend to kind of have a hard time being alone. But realize you don't have to be alone. You can make friends. And I think that's what's moving forward right now. You need to get used to making friends again and be open to exploring friendship and healthy relationships and kind of get rid of those toxic cycles before you enter back into another committed romantic relationship. So they're saying you need to make some decision here. It's all about how you see the situation. Is this going to be what breaks you? Or is this going to be what makes you? You have the opportunity to welcome a beautiful new love into your life, so long as you don't let this break you, okay? Give yourself all the time you need to be depressed and to be down and to mourn. And remember, this is going to take time, and it's a very individual process. But at a certain point, you got to live your life again. You got to pick yourself back up, and you just got to take it day by day. Wake up and live your life for you every day. Don't live your life for another person. It's hard because I think you see your life as just darkness without this person. You look around and you feel like the life has nothing to offer you anymore. Like you hear songs on the radio, they just make you cry. It's like you're feeling really jaded right now, and you're feeling like the world has nothing to offer for you, and like food doesn't even taste anymore, and you don't want to get out of bed. And that's depression, you know? I know exactly what that's like. But what's kind of funny is after a while you start to realize that that's a perception. And eventually, once you let this out and you go through your organic process, not forcing yourself, you're gonna get to this place where you do kind of hit rock bottom and you realize like something's gotta change. Like I need to get up out of this bed, I need to take good care of my body, I need to drink water, I need to eat healthy foods, and I need to live again. And so when that point comes, get out into nature, because they're saying getting out into nature is going to be a really easy transition for you to go from that depression into something that's more gentle. So going out on long walks into nature, maybe if you make a friend or have some friends, you can invite them with you. Go to a waterfall or a river or a lake or the ocean. Some kind of body of water is going to be very healing for you. If tears come up, just cry them out. Every time I go to the beach with my friends, even my guy friends, at some point we all end up crying because it's like weird. It's like this healing, releasing thing that the water does to you. So remember, it's okay to cry. Like this is your body's natural response to releasing these pent-up emotions. Allow that in yourself. And overall, they're telling you that you deserve love. What you imagine with this person, it's a fantasy, it's deception, it's not real. You're idolizing this person, you're putting them on a pedestal, and eventually you're gonna be able to look back and realize, actually, maybe this person wasn't meant for me. Maybe this person didn't treat me the way I was supposed to be treated. Maybe this person's got a lot of baggage and a lot of stuff going on, and maybe I just need to kind of bow to their path and move on. So we're also seeing the Emperor here. The Emperor, it's interesting because this has to do with a very masculine, controlling person. And so maybe they're trying to tell you like that, if you can see the relationship like that, realize that this person could have left your life to be a blessing, you know? It's time for you to be responsible and to tie up loose ends. That means maybe it's time to block the person, delete their number, delete the photos. Like maybe it's time to really like get that out. It says you have trouble with authority figures. So this person kind of could have mirrored that to you. And it's time for you to be your own authority figure and for you to take charge. You know, and keep your cards close right now. Don't tell other people what your plans are, what you're going to do. Just kind of keep things to yourself. Don't tell everybody about your plans. And they're saying that you've kind of hit a plateau here and it's time for you to really start climbing again. You're very lonely right now, and there's this huge need for you to have group activities and make new friends. You've been very focused on your work right now, but it's time for you to focus a little bit more on play. They're saying that it's time for you to take charge to achieve your goals and act like a leader. So now is a good time for you to start realizing, what are my goals in life? Like, what can I do to move forward? Don't look to relationships to be that escape for you to keep from moving forward with your life. You know, a relationship is just the cherry on top to your already amazing life. So you need to focus on creating a life that is amazing to you. And you can do this step by step, day by day. So I hope that this message resonates with you. I believe in you. I know that you can do this and get past this. You know, you don't have to do it overnight. Don't feel guilty for where you're at right now. Just know it's part of the process and you're going to be feeling better in no time. I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace out. So, those of you guys who chose number 2, let's go ahead and get started. Number 2. Actually, what I'm seeing is, yes, it's very possible this person's coming back, okay? They're telling you to trust. This person is your soulmate. They're saying, yes, this is your soulmate. So I'm going to go ahead and read you this soulmate card. You got this card because you wonder if a certain person is your soulmate, and the answer is yes. As we all do, you have many soulmates, beings with whom you share a mystical soul connection and life path. Soulmates incarnate with the plan of coming together for mutual spiritual and personal growth. As you suspected, the person you're inquiring about is one of yours. That sense of familiarity and comfort you felt when you first met also indicates your soulmate bond. This card sometimes comes to those who ask, when will I meet my soulmate? Or will I ever meet my soulmate? As validation that this will occur. Many times this is a person whom you already know. Although romantic sparks didn't fly at first, you'll have another opportunity to explore passion together. So what is really sticking out to me in this is that you'll have another opportunity. Trust, and then there's this engagement card. So it could mean that you guys could be getting engaged quite literally, or it's just saying like there will be this engagement, there will be this define the relationship talk, there will be a connection here. But and I'm seeing the Magician too. That was actually one of our cards of the day earlier. The Magician is actually all about using your inner wisdom, learning about the law of attraction. And so if you learn about the law of attraction, you realize that if you pine for something, if you focus on the fact that something isn't there, if you are freaking out about it, if you're worrying about it all the time, you're actually putting that energy out there and pushing it further away, okay? So at this point, I know that you've had plenty of time to be able to feel your authentic emotions and to worry and to fear and to freak out about this. Okay, you've allowed that space. You know, we want to always be genuine with ourselves. You know, this whole spiritual journey is not about blocking your emotions and being inauthentic and pretending everything's positive and wishing everything better. No, you got to be honest with yourself. But there does come a point where you need to take control and you need to realize you're in control of what you think and what you feel. And it's time for you to stand in faith and realize if this person is truly meant for me, and truly meant to be in my life, we will have a new beginning, just like this beautiful butterfly. There was a death cycle here for you guys. There might have been sex without a commitment. There could have been you guys hooked up or something and then it kind of fizzled out. There could have been a prior relationship and then there was the death of this. And then I see the 10 of Wands, which is actually talking about oppression. So I have a feeling that the person you're inquiring about is simply just going through a lot right now, trying to get their work situation figured out, really working hard. It's like they're carrying a load, and this energy transit right now has brought you guys apart. So this person can really figure out like what's going on in their personal life and get aligned for this relationship. This person realized when they were kind of with you that they were overcommitted. Maybe the relationship was moving too fast. Maybe it scared them, you know? And so they were so fatigued by what was going on in their personal life and also the energy of this relationship that they weren't able to express their thoughts. They were completely drained of power and they just ran. So right now, they're taking the time to think through this predicament. They're trying to define what their real goals are and they're trying to strip themselves of all distractions. They're releasing their tensions. So it has been a lot of overwork and stress. They've been, you know, they aren't able to think clearly. They're trying to pace themselves and define their goals. I feel like once this transit is over for them, they'll be able to like take control of their life and realize, you know, this person's my soulmate. I want to work this out. What you can do to help this person right now, honestly, is if they contact you, just be kind, just be playful. Don't have any expectations. Don't try to rush this into a relationship. Don't give this person the goods, all right? You need to cut them off. If you're still hooking up with them, cut them off and take it back to like a playful dating stage and just have fun with them as friends. You know, you can flirt and everything, but you know, maybe it's not best right now to confuse this person with everything that they're going through, okay? I'm seeing that right now and during the separation, you need to make sure you have your personal life in order because that's what they're doing. You can mirror that to help bring the connection closer. It's time for you to dream a bigger dream for your life. Get in touch with your desires. What do you secretly wish for? How can you take the steps towards manifesting? Obviously, you wish for this relationship, but I'm talking about like your personal life, your talents, your gifts, your goals. Remember that whatever you believe, you receive. If you don't believe this person's coming back, that could block that energy. So get into that place of faith. Be aware of your thoughts and your emotions and the words that you speak because we're always casting spells. Start telling yourself that you trust in the divine right timing of this relationship coming back together. And it's time for you to really get your willpower together, visualize, go forward and use your skills. Time to make some magic. So I have a good feeling this relationship could come back together. And definitely come back and leave comments if that ends up happening. I would love to hear if this ended up being true for you. Thank you so much for being here, and peace out. So number 3, let's see, is this person coming back? Yeah. What I'm gonna say is no, okay? I do see that you guys are in separation right now, and the fact that this card is coming out right next to let go of control issues is really telling me that this needs to happen for your greatest good, okay? There could be some children involved. Maybe you guys shared children and it's like hard because of that, or maybe you guys shared a pet together. Maybe one or both of you has children. If not, if that doesn't apply, then maybe they're telling you like your inner child was not happy in this relationship. Your inner child longs to be free and have fun and to express itself, and maybe you were limited in that way in this relationship. You're waiting around for a conversation that might never happen because the heart-to-heart conversation card is reversed. And it's like you just want to talk to this person, you just want to tell them how you feel. It's like almost like you want to explain yourself and you want to apologize. But if you just stop for a second, like realize like if you have true unconditional love with someone, a true soulmate, a true twin flame, you're not going to feel like you have to explain anything. This person's just going to know. You know, you want a relationship where that person can basically read your mind, where that person can understand where you're at, where that person seeks to know what's going on with you. Not someone who cuts you out and doesn't give you the space to explain. You shouldn't have to explain yourself. That's like a triggering feeling of like, if only I could just explain, if only I could just tell them, if only I could just explain. Like, and I've gotten caught there before in relationships myself. And then I realized like, you know what? I shouldn't be with someone that I feel like I have to explain to, that doesn't see me for who I truly am, that doesn't understand me, you know? And so let go of that, you know, you don't give your power away to this person anymore. Someone who's truly in love with you will seek to understand you. This person is not. This is the unfulfillment card. It's the fulfillment card reverse. Like you will not be fulfilled in this relationship. It's not going to go down the way that you think it is. So I do have a good message for you, so stay tuned. I warned you at the beginning of this reading, didn't I? So this is saying, the angels have heard your prayers about your love life. Now it's up to you to allow their help to manifest by stepping out of their way. By trying to control other people or external circumstances, you'll only frustrate yourself and slow down your answered prayer. There are plenty of times in life that call for you to take charge, but this isn't one of them. Of course, it's fine for you to have preferences, practice visualizations, and hold intentions. Definitely ask for your desires. This card is a reminder, however, that your prayer may be answered differently from what you had in mind. Be open to all possibilities and trust in the universe's infinite wisdom and compassionate love. Control issues are based upon fears that others, including the universe, won't live up to your expectations. This is also called outlining, where you hand the universe a script of how you want it and everyone to behave. Outlining could cause you to overlook an even more beautiful way in which your prayers may be answered. So call upon the angels in the universe to elevate your feeling. I have dyslexia. To elevate your levels of trust so that you can enjoy the creative avenues by which true love comes to you. So here's the deal. I feel like such a hypocrite reading this card to you because this is the main struggle in my life. I'm an Aquarius. I want to control everything. I want to know how everything's going to happen. It's literally why and how I got into tarot cards. But the more that I draw these cards and the more messages I get, I'm starting to realize like the best place to be in your life is in surrender. And surrender doesn't mean like that you don't take action, that you don't have your own free will or anything. It's just about that balance of knowing like sometimes it's time to just let go and go with the flow and see what happens. And for me, this traveling trip that I'm on, you guys can follow me on @rainbow__harmony on Instagram to see and read more about it. I'm on a trip around the world right now, and it's really been opening me up to just letting go of control, because truly, we don't really know what the next day is going to hold. We can create things and we can make things happen, of course, but like I said, it's all about balance. But at the same time, we have to create space in order for the universe to work in our lives, to create that magic. So sometimes when someone leaves your life, it's because it's truly not meant to be. It's because there's a greater plan for you. And that's what I'm seeing here. Like, you're going through this healing process of letting this person go. This is meant to be, but it's so the universe can bring you true divine happiness. They want you to have happiness. And look, this is the Sun card. This is the most positive card in the entire tarot deck. We're seeing this with the happiness card. There's these two birds here. I really feel like there's another romance coming to you. And look, you got the Ace of Hearts. So the universe is like, dude, we're like trying to align something for you. Just chill out and let it go, because something even better is coming. This is the Love card, and it says, you will encounter or feel the heady excitement of a new love, even in an existing relationship. But for you, I don't believe it's in this relationship. I really believe you need to let this person go. There's a new love coming. You may have the chance to experience the joy of giving and receiving with an open heart. Expect a pleasant surprise. So the universe is trying to surprise and delight you. It wants to bring you joy, health, and happiness. And it wants to answer your prayers about you being fulfilled in your love life, but it's going to answer it in a different way. So they're saying, don't outline to the universe who you think this person is, because there's something else and there's something better coming for you. The Seven of Swords is all about opposition. So they're saying, you know, you're pushing against the flow right now. They're saying, with logic, persistence, and self-examination, negative behavior patterns can be overcome. They're saying it's time for you to identify and eliminate your repeated negative patterns of behavior so that you don't add your own energy to the forces that oppose you. So this is like a huge let go and let God moment for you in your life. And it's very humbling. But it won't be until a little bit later that you look back and realize, wow, like I'm so blessed. Like this person was here waiting for me all along. So this is about you in a way being open to the challenge of giving into the flow and trusting the universe and saying, you know what? All right, universe, if you're really watching over me, if these divine forces really exist, then I dare you to surprise and delight me with a new partner. And don't forget, when this new partner comes into your life, don't forget to give thanks. Don't forget to look back and realize, like, wow, like I was so afraid, I was so scared, and I really wanted this particular person, but little did I know there was like this beautiful new chapter waiting for me. So it's time, my dears, for you to open your arms to receive the goodness and all the light that is coming to you through this new relationship. It's time for you to embrace the unknown and to leave the past behind, even though it's so hard for you. They're saying you basically, with this card, are entering a period where everything will be bright again. Love and friendship will empower you, and it will also empower your creativity. So when this new person comes into your life, it's going to be the answer to so many of your prayers. You're going to feel happy again. You might even find your happiness before this person, which will end up ushering them into your life. Remember, like attracts like. So you want to do everything you can in your willpower right now to be creative, to have fun, to get centered in your bliss authentically as often as you can, you know, in order to start attracting this good energy back into your life. And there's also a message here about a vacation. So maybe it's time for you to kind of plan a vacation, to clear your head, and to do some kind of ritual to let this person go. Like grab a stone or a shell and pray a prayer that you can release this person, and then just throw it into the ocean and imagine all the energy and all the tangles and all the webs and the cords of this relationship just leaving your life, leaving you only with the happy moments and the positivity and the blessings you learned. So I hope that this resonates with you. I'm so sorry for all of you guys who've got to let go of someone. It's so hard. I'm literally working on that right now. It's just so hard, you know, and sometimes you can't, sometimes this person, it's like, it's never going to go away. Like, there's always going to be a part of your heart that, like, this person has got, and you learn to live with that, and you learn to just be thankful for the time that you had, and you learn that there's always another life, and maybe if they're a soulmate of yours, you'll see them in the next life. You learn to be able to love them from afar and to be able to send them love and light, and eventually you learn to celebrate this person and the relationships that they get into in the future and the life they build for themselves. You basically just learn how to bow to their path and move on. It's a slow process day by day. You might feel the pangs of the love and the separation from this person for the rest of your life, but just know we are all one in spirit, and there is no such thing as separation. Separation is an illusion, and if you can realize that this person's always in your heart, and like, you can always send them love and light anytime you want, you can always pray for them, it helps. So I hope that helps you guys, and if you would like your own personal reading and you'd like to support my channel, head over to promiseharmony.com/services, and my love sale is still up. I need to take it down. My partner John is the one who does all my website, and I think he's going to get back to work today, so make sure you get to that love sale soon, because it's probably going to be deleted soon. So thank you guys so much for all of your support, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.